14 ounces of our white rice into our crock pot. I am next coming in with our seasoned ground beef for this delicious and easy little lunch crock pot recipe. Alongside our seasoned ground beef, I have a large can of our Rotel. I'm going right on over with the juice on top of our ground beef and our white rice. Ooh, this is gonna be delicious. This is one of my favorite things to make in the crock pot. Along with all that, we're going in with our bell peppers. It's gonna be a great addition of sweetness. So I'm going in with that entire container. You can always do the orange as well, but I like the green, the red, and the yellow for this. I also have our cut white onions. I am an onion girly, so we are going with that entire container of onions. Just like so. I mean, look at the colors of that already. We all know I love a little spice, so I just cut one jalapeno into some pretty big, thick chunks. They cook down pretty small, but I love that additional crunch and spice. And then, of course, we all know I am a garlic girly, so we are going pretty heavy with our minced garlic right into the center of our crock pot. Now that we have everything in there, I'm gonna start coming in with some seasonings. I love using Old Bay for this kind of bell pepper chili inspired recipe. But I'm going right in with our Old Bay. Alongside our Old Bay, we have, of course, our onion powder. Just a touch, because we do have those actual onions in there. And as I said previously, we all know I love it spicy. We're going in with some red crushed pepper. I'm gonna go pretty heavy on that. Like I said, I can never have enough spice. And then, of course, some ground paprika. Perfect. And then we are going in with our vegetable broth because we do need some liquid to kind of cook through all of that white rice. So I'm gonna go in with this entire thing of vegetable broth. You could do a chicken broth, a beef broth, a bone broth, but I think with that veggie broth, it's gonna really tie together all of our bell peppers, our onions, and our jalapenos with that rice and ground beef. And I just seasoned my ground beef with the similar flavor profile of what we put in here just to kind of stay consistent. So that was an entire 2 pounds of veggie broth. I'm gonna go in with my spooky spatula. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a nice stir. Oh my gosh, look at the colors on that alone. This is kind of a stuffed pepper inspired crock pot lunch or dinner. I love making stuffed peppers, and I thought, why not just make this puppy in the crock pot? Am I right? I think that looks pretty good. Again, we just want to make sure that that rice is perfectly submerged before we pop on our crock pot lid. Boom. And then I am going to start this on low and slow, and we'll kind of take a break and go to high. Okay, our crock pot is ready. So I'm gonna turn our crock pot off. We let this ride on low for about 3 hours. And oh my goodness, if you could smell this right now. I kind of went with a stuffed bell pepper inspired kind of casserole. Oh, look at all of those bell peppers. The colors are popping out. We have our meat, we have our onions, we have our rice. This is gonna be a super easy and delicious like weeknight dinner, lunch, or meal prep. All right, now that we have that all kind of aired out, because I want to eat some right away. Oh, I mean, look at how delicious that is, but I don't want it to burn my mouth. So I'm gonna grab a big healthy serving. You could top this with some salsa, some sour cream, some cheese, but I mean, just as is also delicious too. Oh, it's gonna be hot, but I don't even care. Enjoy. Ooh, spicy, sweet from the bell peppers. Rice is perfectly cooked with that veggie broth. Really good. You've got to try it.